Hey guys, so we're going to try something different today. As you can see, I have a different setup going on. I'm going to try to do a Halloween-ish look for you today. So got everything that I need here pretty much, I think. Let me show you the picture. Alright, so, oops, we're going to turn. Where are we going here? There we go. So one of my customers sent me this look, and she loves orange and yellow. So she sent me this look. I thought it'd be really fun to do. Not sure, I won't be doing the spider web underneath the eyes, so you could just disregard that. But I think the rest of it I could pretty much handle. And then obviously the orange lips. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give this a shot. Never did anything like this before, guys, so this should be fun. Keep watching. Alright, to get started, I do already have my face on. I used the color correcting tinted moisturizer in the shade medium. I did a very light layer of that, and then I put on my foundation color, which is dewy. So that's all we have on right now. We're gonna go ahead and cancel out, I wanna cancel out my eyelid color. So I think today what I'm gonna do, let's turn my music down a little over there. I'm going to take some sandstone pearl and just place this on my lid. And I'm gonna also add just a little bit of white to really brighten up the eyelid. Alright, so we got the white and the candlelight, or snow, and candlelight Shadowsense on my lid. I'm just using this fluffy brush. It's a Morphe M173. I think I picked this up at Ulta. I'm just blending the shadow all over my lid. Want to cancel out any natural skin color or tones that are peeking through. This is the key to get your colors to pop, guys. So when you're using bright colors or dark colors, like for me blues and definitely greens, I have to do this because with my skin tone, when I apply especially like a green, it just pulls that yellow undertone from my skin, and it never ends up looking like the right shade. So we did that. I'm gonna go ahead and lately, because I have oily lids, go figure, I have dry skin everywhere else on my face except for my lids. I do have slightly oily lids, so another Shadowsense girl recommended a very, very light dusting of the translucent powder just to help set and absorb the oil of my natural lid. And this will keep it from creasing all day for me. It also helps the colors blend better and they dry quicker because none of that natural oil is coming through. So you just want to blend that out. We're just getting a nice even lid. Check my mirror here. Looks good. Alright, so it looks like from the picture, alright, so we're going to do a transition color first before we go in with the orange. So I think I'm going to use the Americana, which is this beautiful warm brown. See that there? And I'm just going to do a nice light dusting into my crease and bring it just up a little bit higher because we want to use up as much eyelid space as we can for this look. So we're just putting it there, and we're just going to start blending it. And I'm really going to bring it out far to the side because, again, I want to use up as much space as I can to get this look in. I have small eyes, small eyelids, so I don't have a lot of space. So So we're going to try to use up as much as we can, and we're going to clean this up anyway at the end. So in the crease and just slightly above. And I wipe off the edge onto my paper towel. I always have a paper towel near me when I'm doing my makeup, because it's great if you have enough product on your lids and you just need to blend it to wipe your brush off. And I'm messy, so it's another reason. I'm not neat when it comes to putting on makeup. I love Americana. This is probably one of my favorite colors right now. I'm going to darken up this side a little bit. Barney, everybody knows you're here. You don't have to talk. Alright, so we got that on for a transition shade, and I wish I wish the screen would stay up for me, so I could see what I'm doing a little bit better here. Alright, so we're going to start with the orange. I'm not sure, it kind of looks like she's got a little bit of red mixed in with the orange, but we're going to start out with just putting the orange on the lid, and then we'll take it from there. We'll see if we need to add any reds. I'm just going to put this on the lid. Nothing special, nothing fancy. We're just putting it on right now. We're going to blend it out. This is just an e.l.f. brush. And we're definitely going to have to, I think, add more red to it to give it a warmer color. Wow, that looks really weird. Kind of looks like I'm sickly or like I got a bruise. Kind of looks bruised. But we have to do the same on both eyes. Even if it's not the shade we want, we still have to do the same thing on both eyes so they both look the same when we're finished. So what we did on the other side, we're going to just do it over here. I've never done anything like this before, guys, so this may come out horrible, but hey, you never know if you don't try it. I'm kind of bringing it into the corners here. I kind of like that. If we want to, we could obviously clean that up after. So I'm going to mix, I'm going to bring one of my little palettes over here that I have. I'm going to mix some of the orange with a little bit of red. Shadowsense. This is the red. Give more like a red-orange color to it. Yeah, that's going to definitely work. And grab my disposable palettes here, because it's easier to work with, so that you guys I could show you guys the colors. So we're going to mix the orange. And this is the fun part about having these new Shadowsense colors. You can mix them together and you can create your own custom shades. So we can make this as red as we want by adding the red to the orange. Just use the back of my brush to get that. So then we're going to go ahead And I'm just putting it on with the back of my brush because I don't want to waste any of it. And we're going to take this up a little bit higher. This is pretty. I'm going to just get a clean brush. This is just a clean, fluffy brush. This looks really weird right now. Alright, now I'm going to take the orange, again, the regular orange color, and I'm going to see if I can brighten that up a bit by adding a little bit of snow to it. I don't really want to lighten it, I just want to brighten it up a little. Find a flat brush. Oh, that one's too thick. When I can never find my brushes. Here we go. Here's a flat brush. Mix up some more. I think what's going to end up happening here is we're going to have to just keep layering the colors to get the right tones. The thing with Shadowsense is when it comes to the layering, it layers beautifully. You just have to make sure that you let it dry. in between. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and layer on some more on this side. So this is just the orange mixed with snow. And don't be afraid to grab your brow if you need to, like I am here when you're doing eye looks. You want to pull it so that you're getting your color in the creases. Otherwise, you will have uneven eyelids. Mix up some more. I'm going to layer more on the other eye. Just going to keep layering it until I get it to the shade that I want it. I need to bring it over a little farther here. Alright, we're gonna let that dry. Because as you can see, I'm not sure, yeah, see right there, it wasn't dry completely when I went in with the second layer and it started lifting. So, I'm just gonna let that dry for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and take another look at this picture. See what we gotta do here. Just looking. So I think we're gonna have to bring some of the orange underneath the eye yet. So let's just take it right from the wand first and see how this looks underneath here. Like that looks really weird. Okay, so we brought the orange down underneath. I think what we're gonna do now, looking at it, I feel like we need to deepen up the inner corners a little bit. So I'm again gonna go in with some red and a little bit of orange, and we're going to use this, I think, to, just like we did in the before, bring it up into the crease to warm it up and deepen it. We're going to do the same thing now at the outer portion and the inner portion, because it kind of looks like it's a little bit darker on the inner corners as well. So I want to take, I'm actually going to take the same flat brush I used underneath my eyes, because it already has some of that color. Mixing the red and orange. And let's see, let's start with the inner. I'm keeping it up high because the yellow is going to come down here, down low. So I don't really need it there so much. Not giving me the payoff I want, so I'm going right in with red. Just see, there's a little bit of red there. A little bit, and then we're going to buff it with the brush we used earlier. Blend it lightly. deepening it up. And I'm not bringing it down to the lash because, like I said, the lash line in the inner corner, that's where the yellow is going to be. So I don't think we need it there. Take a little bit more. Now, out here. Just dabbing it where I want it. There's that fluffy brush. Fluffy brush. Add a little bit of depth. Let's go in and put a dot, just a little dot of the Americano. Just want to take a little bit of that redness out and deepen it. Yes, that's better. Yes, that's much better. Dot on the outside, same thing, blend it. I don't want it to be too red. More like a burnt red. Remember, we're not too worried about what the outer edge is looking like here, because we're going to clean that up. I'm really just focusing on the eye and using up as much real estate as I can on my face. So I'm going to go ahead, do the same thing on the other eye. Probably speed it up a little for you guys. Our shadow color, we're going to start working on the eyeliner, which is not just the black, it's also yellow. So what I'm going to do is any place that I'm going to put yellow, I'm going to carve it out first using the white so that I could cancel out whatever is underneath. Alright, so try this again. We're going to go ahead and put the white on the eye wherever we plan to put the yellow. I'm not liking this brush, so I'm going to have to switch it out for something different. It's just not giving me a nice straight clean edge. So I'm looking for, I'll try this guy. I'm actually not even sure if I've ever used it before. It's an angled eyeliner brush. And this is by e.l.f. So far, guys, this is the hardest part for me. Okay, it's coming together now. I'm seeing it. Not too worried about the outer portion too much because, like I said, it's gonna have black eyeliner anyway. But we have to get that yellow in here yet. So we're gonna try to give it as much space . See what we gotta do here. I have to look up, guys. Sorry if I'm blocking. I have to get that white over the hood and part of my eye. Yeah, just like that. I think that's going to give it enough real estate to do the yellow. Okay guys, so we put the white on both eyes, and I just took a little bit here on the inner corner because that's also going to be yellow. This by far was the hardest part for me working with the Shadowsense because it's not real smooth like an eyeliner like I'm used to. So that was really, really the hardest part so far for me. I'm hoping that when I put the yellow on, that it's a little bit easier because the snow was really hard to work with. As you could see, like it's not perfect over here, but I'm not really that concerned with it. All right, let's go. Let's put some yellow on here. Where are you, yellow, yellow? There you are, my yellow. And with Shadowsense 2, you have to work kind of fast. And obviously doing something like this is hard for me to work fast. So, yeah. So that's where we're at with that. I'm just looking for another clean brush here. I want to make sure that it's clean and doesn't have any old product on it. Because if it did, then it's going to make my yellow a funky color. We don't want that. This brush looks good. Now I'm just taking the yellow right over the white. Okay, so we got the yellow on. I am going to just put a little bit more orange in there. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not really thrilled with this, the way this is coming out. The Shadowsense, because I really didn't buff it, the white, I feel like it just left it a little bit too patchy and uneven. But we're going to work with it. I'm not giving up yet. But I do feel we needed a little bit more orange. This might actually help it out a little bit too, to blend it. Definitely is not easy. Definitely not an easy task to do. Definitely going to be a one and done type deal. I do have some ideas though that maybe I could have did a little bit differently. That might have helped it out a little bit. But this is the first time doing something like this. And, you know, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not trained in any of this kind of stuff. So it's kind of just, you know, winging it. Winging it, get it? No. Not funny, I know. Kind of just trying to do it and see how it comes out. Hey, even if it's an epic fail, at least I tried it, right? I love how I have so much shadow in my eyelashes on the bottom. It looks like I have yellow eyelashes. Personally, I think this look is missing some glitter, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Alright, we're going to stop playing with the shadows just for a bit. And I'm going to go ahead and put some face on here and do my concealers for my under eyes. So this will help to start cleaning it up. So I'm taking the light concealer. I'm and just being careful where I place it, because we do want to keep some of that color underneath the eye. That's a look right there. This look is scary looking. I didn't really think it was going to be a scary makeup look, but it's pretty scary. I think that when doing something like this again, if I opt to be bold and try something like this again, I will definitely try the white concealer instead of the snow. I think that would have made my life a little bit easier. It doesn't dry as fast, so it's a little bit more forgiving to work with. I think that would be one thing that I would do different. Because I just don't like that it's not real smooth, because I didn't buff it, kind of just packed it on there. So I'm thinking next time, yeah, that's the way we're going to do that. Or we'll try it. I thought about it, but then I thought maybe the concealer would be too thin and it wouldn't cover well over the bright colors. So that's why I figured I'd stick with the shadow. But it really was hard to work with. I feel like a little bit better now. I'm going to clean up this under eye. While we're here, we might as well do our contouring, and let's get the rest of the face pretty much done. So I'm going to use some bronze, Blush-Sense, add a little warmth and definition back into my face. So we're not looking so white with all this bright color on. Mad props to whoever did that photo. I mean, I know it's probably edited and photoshopped a little bit, but whoever did the original look, mad props. Really cool. And a little bit extra down the nose. Bringing it up onto my cheeks a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit up here on this forehead. I just noticed something on the eyes that I want to fix too. Alright. Have to look into the mirror See from a distance, yeah, okay. So what I noticed is, see how this isn't blended right here on these inner corners very well? So I'm just gonna take this brush that I used earlier, it's got whatever product left on it, and just see if we could blend that a little bit. So it's not so harsh. See if there's any yellow left on my palette here before it dried up. Looks like it's pretty dry. That seems okay. Seems a little bit better. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do my waterline with my black eye pencil. Alright, now before we go into the black liner, I noticed in the picture like these brow bones were pretty highlighted. So we're going to take some sandstone pearl up into the brow. Well, actually I should have did my brows first. Oh well. Yes, I'm going to blend it out. Clean fluffy brush. Blend it out. Need a little bit more on this side. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we better do the brows before we forget. So I'm going to use my Shadowsense. I use Shadowsense Dark. got the eyeliner on, I'm still really agitated with the patchiness that I have on the upper lid from that yellow. So I want to see if there's any way that I can just kind of buff it out a little bit so that it is a little bit smoother. If not, I'm going to put glitter on it and it's going to be the fix. Alright, so I feel like that really did help the look a lot by just going around the edges and kind of just buffing in some more yellow and orange. I feel like that really did help. Now I just want to clean up my wing, the black part. So I'm going in with my favorite brush, and I'm going to use some of the Shadowsense in Onyx. This is my favorite brush because it's so tiny. I like the Onyx too for eyeliner because it is matte. Our eyeliner itself, the liquid, it's an amazing product, but it doesn't dry to a matte finish. So a lot of times I'll go back over it with the Onyx Shadowsense. I'm just trying to really get a crisp. Oh, I just noticed I have eyeliner dots on my forehead up here. Yeah, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And my family thinks I look crazy. But that's okay. It's all fun. Alright, we're just going to let it be for a second. I realized I never fixed this inner corner. I was trying to drag it down and it smudged, and I never fixed it. So we're going to have to fix that yet too. But let's go ahead and put on a little bit of mascara because we're going to put on some false lashes with this look. I have so much product that's already in my lashes. Right. So a little bit on the other eye. Just so they blend in a little bit better. ahead and use these lashes, I think. Actually, hang on, I'm gonna get a different pair of lashes. Let's use these fun glittery lashes, because this is a Halloween look. So let's have a little fun, right? I'm gonna have to cut them, obviously, to make them fit. These are gonna be fun. And I'm gonna use my, how's the lashes glue? Where are you? There it is. I like to use the black eyelash glue. Alright, we got our crazy little eyelashes on now. Before I do the bottom, there's something I want to do here with the shadow. Taking some of this black Shadowsense. Brushes, I have brushes everywhere. Taking a little bit of this black. And underneath the lash line. Need a clean brush. There. That helped. I don't like the disconnect that I had between my wing and my lower lash line. So I thought maybe a little shadow would help smudge that, and I think it's perfect. like this eye came out much better than this eye. Alright, let's mascara the bottom lashes. I'm going to use my waterproof mascara. I almost forgot, I have to do the lips too. Ooh, almost dropped my mascara. Still have a little eyeliner over there. Get that off. Alright, let's finish up the face. So I'm going to use Terracotta blush because it's a nice warm blush, and I need a little shimmer. I feel like I need a little shimmer here. A little sparkle. I'm going to add, where are you? I have such a mess in front of me. It's ridiculous. Where is my Sandstone Pearl shimmer? That's Sandstone Pearl. Super pink. Show glitter. You know what? No, I don't want glitter. I want shimmer. There it is. Sandstone Pearl shimmer. Give it a little something extra. Oh, I think that helped a lot. I feel like I didn't powder. So I better powder my under eye just a little bit to set it. little better. What are we missing? Lips. Let me get my lips prepped and I will be right back. Okay, I just cleaned my lips off. Make sure they're good and dry. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to use orange soda today. Never used this color. Kind of nervous. Bright colors, they don't tend to go on very easily for me. So, we shall see. Orange soda. Here Alright guys, so I let that dry. I'm going to go ahead, put one more coat on, and I did run to grab my glosses because I want to put some glitter on, and then I want to top it off with more glitter. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. I have this gold glitter from Sigma. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put a little bit over the orange soda lip sense. It's not as glittery as I kind of wanted. I really wanted like a chunkier glitter, but it works. Yeah, had I known this glitter was going to be so small, I wouldn't have put the extra coat on, because you really don't need it. Alright, so now we need to seal it in before we gloss. So I have Icicle. It was a limited edition and it is discontinued, but I do have Icicle, so I'm going to use that to seal the glitter in. Okay, if you don't have Icicle because it was a limited edition, you can use any other light lip sense color to go over it, like a sheer. You could probably actually gloss right over it and it would stay too, but I want to seal it in. So this is Icicle, this is clear lip sense. Just going right over the glitter. And it's actually not even sorry, it's actually not even, well, a little bit came off on the brush, but not much. So you could probably gloss and it would be just fine. We're gonna let this dry. I like that. That looks really pretty. I like the gold over the orange soda. Yeah, I like that. And now, because everything is better with more glitter, we are going to top it off with the Ultra Gold Glitter Gloss. Oh, yeah. Well, that's super pretty. So, I think we're finally finished with this look. I hope you like it. It was a fun Halloween-y kind of look. I used ton of our Shadowsense products to get this look. Mostly the colors used were from the Rainbow collection, using the orange, the yellow, and of course the red. The only other one that wasn't part of the Rainbow collection that I used was Americano. This is a color, it came out from the Cafe collection. Gorgeous, warm brown color. So we did use this to deepen it up. Let's see, what else did we use? We also used Onyx for our liner. And we used Sandstone Pearl for the brow bone. So that was what we did. I put on these fun Halloween lashes because I thought that would be fun. And the lips were orange cream soda, the gold glitter that I had, and then we topped it off with the ultra gold glitter gloss. So that was this look. It was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It ended up being a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be, and it looks absolutely nothing like the picture that I saw that gave me the idea to do this. So, but it came out fun. It's pretty. I like it. It'd be really fun to wear to a Halloween party. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel.